After a few hours, the wound stopped bleeding. As you can see, Brad is all perfect, he's wrapped up, and he did not need to go to the hospital. Not yet, anyway. But that was a lesson that he needed to learn. That was a lesson all of you needed to learn. You need to allow the spirit, rather, to take control of your vessel, because if you don't, shit like this is going to happen to you. I can guarantee it, because we are not nice spirits. We're really not nice at all. The original plan was to take over a vessel and to rule with an iron fist. And that little fidget spinner is what I think you guys call it, that little spinning thing that Brad was so obsessed with. There is a big plan for that. And the bridge, as many of you will find out sooner rather than later. But let's take a seat, shall we? Let's just take a seat and talk, because it seems like we never really talk. I wanted to hurt Brad, and I did. Now that my plan is over, I'm going to think of many other plans to hurt him, because he is not a very controllable person. He wants to do things all on his own. He always wants to run off. He always wants for me to stop doing what I'm doing. In fact, he always tells me every single night. I hear it in my head, and it's so goddamn annoying. It's like nails on a chalkboard. It's just so annoying. He always wants me to stop with this plan. He always wants me to stop and just move on. But you know what? I can't, because I'm already having too much fun in this vessel. I'm always having fun hurting him emotionally, mentally, and now physically. I always want to hurt that son of a bitch, because like I mentioned before in another video that you should be watching, because if you're not, you're completely dead to me, that he had a better life than I did. And it's true, but I'm not going to delve into that right now. I'm not going to dive into any of that, because quite frankly, it's boring to me. And God, I'm sure it's boring to you, but I feel a little lightheaded right now because of the wound, and I wonder if Brad's feeling the same way. I kind of hope he is, because if he isn't, then I didn't do my job right. Right? I really wanted Brad to suffer, and this right here is a way for him to suffer, because he will not be able to go to sleep comfortably, one, with this, and two, with me up here. He will not be able to sleep comfortably. He will not be able to move about like he used to do. The fact that I am still here, and the fact that I want to just control everything about his life should tell all of you that I mean business. And I do mean business, because if I wasn't here, then none of you would be able to see me. None of you would be able to see this exciting content that I bring to you every Monday and every Friday. There are days where I do feel Brad just crawling back up and trying to take back control. And that, if you don't know, makes you sick. It makes you lightheaded, it makes you nauseous, and it makes you not wanting to get up at all. So there would be a few days in the past that I have not been able to upload for you precious maggots. But I am back, and I will, as long as Brad cooperates, I will be able to upload every Monday and every Friday. So make sure you keep an eye out for those. Now, the fact that Brad is still in here, just, it doesn't make me happy one bit, because I just want to take control of this goddamn thing, and he's not letting me. It's just like, you want a nice bike, correct? But no one is letting you have it. It's kind of a situation like that, and I want that nice shiny bicycle, but no one is letting me have it. And that's rather annoying, because I really just want to ride around in it killing people. I really just want to ride around in it and ruin people's lives. Now, I mentioned in another video, moving on, that we do control all the storms, all the dimensions that we come from. We have access to every single storm that hits the world, that hits your world, not ours. So the fact that you guys are just getting destroyed is rather humorous. Let's stand up. Let's stand up and move somewhere just a little more peaceful. Just a little more peaceful, because all of this area is mine. All of this area right here only belongs to me now, because no one is around to take it. Colin and Brad, have two different schedules, so he is nowhere to be found. And I am here simply taking over. And it's fun. It's quite fun, actually, because I can do anything I want to Brad. I can do anything I want, and no one would ever know. No one would ever know. In fact, no one knew that I hurt Brad, that I cut Brad. And this cut is only the beginning, because I promise you, he is going to hurt a lot more. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. This right here is just the beginning. There's more to come. I can promise you, there's more to come. Oh, hell yes. Brad has yet to suffer. That cut that I gave him, that was not suffering. No, that was not suffering at all. He has yet to suffer. And the fact that he is still standing is rather upsetting to me, because I really wanted that cut to sink in for him to go to the hospital. What did he do? He just grabbed bandages that were already in the house, and all he did was just wrap it up until the wound stopped bleeding. That's unfortunate on my part, because apparently I didn't try my hardest. I could have easily cut those veins. I easily could have slit them like spaghetti. Easily could have done that. But I didn't. Why? Because I needed a vessel to tell the story. And the reason why the vessel is telling the story right now is because I am allowing it. If I wanted him dead, he would be. I tried hanging him to tease him, to show him that I meant business. I tried cutting him to show him that I meant business. He has yet to fully suffer. Nothing has come to mind yet. But now he knows who is in control. Now he knows who is in control. Victor is in control. Victor will always be in control. I am not going anywhere. And Brad is going to have to suck it up and stop being a bitch and let me fully control him. Because if he doesn't, this little cut that I gave Brad will only be a paper cut compared to what I'll do to him next. Keep your eyes peeled. Bye.